going on, guys? This is the Wisdom Matrix, and this video is about um why the universe is a love simulator, or how it is, and how you can use this message in everyday life. So, how is this universe, a love simulator? For those who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a two-part series that a channel called Actualized.org called What is Love Part 1 and What is Love Part 2, The Brutal Truth, or something like that. And he talks about how the universe is a love simulator. I mean, most people, when they love something, they usually love the positive things, but not usually the negative things. But it's only by loving the negative things that the negative things become less negative, at least, in your mind, or whatever you want to call it. So how is this universe a love simulator? Well, think of all negative emotions as it's a kind of a way that the mind, because see, the mind likes to create these like holes, these holes that have a bunch of lack in them. Basically, this just means needs, like, I want this to be this one way, I need this to be this one way, or whatever you want to call it, right? This is what negativity is, really. So, whenever you, something happens that seems negative or whatever, what you can do, and this is how, this is why the universe was created. But what you can do is you can love that thing until that so-called hole that seems to be there is not there anymore. This is how you create something that... Hi, Isabel. What? You're okay. This is how you find something called equanimity. What is it, Isabel? Anyways, all equanimity means is just like you're not affected by anything, because you can just love that thing until it doesn't affect you anymore, because you filled the holes in it. Why? What is it? Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, I know. It's okay. Anyways, so that's how you fill the hole of negativity within something that seems negative or whatever. You just fill that hole with love. That's why it's called, the universe is called a love simulator. Whoa. This is why we're here, really. This is the goal of the soul, is to just, feel and express love in pretty much anything that you do. I mean, it may not always happen, but it's still, even if you're doing the most horrible things, doing what people call horrible things, you're still doing it because you love something. And this is hard for some people to understand, but it is true. What is it? Aww. Poor Isabel. I know. Anyways, I pretty much covered it. So how do you do this? Right? How do you love something, even when it's annoying or whatever? Well, find out why you're trying to love something, or why you're annoyed about something. And basically, what this means is, become aware of the annoyance, I guess, in a sense. I mean, there's a point where you're so aware that, like, everything that your mind creates is created that's negative, or that seems negative, is actually created because of a hole that it's creating. This hole is called lack or need, or whatever you want to call it. So if, say you're annoyed about, like, somebody who has a loud motorcycle or something. Why are you annoyed? Because you want things to be quiet. So your need or lack at this point is, you need things to be quiet. Your lack is that things aren't quiet. And this isn't because of the motorcycles, because your mind. So you love that hole until it fills up, until it becomes nothing. That doesn't become a hole anymore. It doesn't become a need or a lack. It just becomes love. Everything that you love, becomes love. So this is just one way in which this can be used in everyday life. Hold on a sec. Okay. So, this is just a very basic overview of, how this works. Why the universe was created, and, how to use this message in everyday life. So, if you like this video, please like it. Share it with other people if you got some kind of benefit from it. So they can get the same benefits as you did. And subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. And because I do try and make videos every day. I don't always do it every day, but every time I come up with an insight, I try and do one. So anyways, this is the Wisdom Matrix. I'll see you on the next video.